Good morning, everyone. Dear students, today in this video, I am going to explain you about circulatory system of cockroach. Circulatory system of cockroach. In previous class, we already discussed about the digestive system of cockroach. Today in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the Periplaneta circulatory system. It is one of the important LAQ in final examination, first year zoology. So Periplaneta americana circulatory system, it is one of the important LAQ. Here, this circulatory system of cockroach is open type. Means blood vessels are poorly developed. Blood flows, body cavity of the cockroach is filled with blood. The body cavity of the cockroach which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. The body cavity of the cockroach which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. Next, here open type of circulatory system is present in cockroach because blood vessels are poorly developed. Blood flows in empty spaces and body cavity is filled with blood. Hence, body cavity of cockroach is called hemocoel. In the blood of cockroach, here respiratory pigment is absent. So, blood is colorless and it is also known as hemolymph. Blood is colorless and it is known as hemolymph. The body cavity of cockroach is filled with blood and it is called hemocoel. So, what type of circulatory system seen in cockroach? That is open type of circulatory system. Blood vessels are poorly developed. So blood flows in empty spaces and body cavity is filled with blood. And here body cavity which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. The circulatory system of cockroach can be studied under three main headings, that is hemocoel. First side heading is hemocoel and second side heading is heart and third side heading is circulatory fluid, that is blood. Circulatory system of cockroach can be studied under three main headings, that is hemocoel and second is heart and third part is circulatory fluid. Okay, first about hemocoel. What is hemocoel? The body cavity of cockroach which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. Next, hemocoel of cockroach is divided into three sinuses by two diaphragms, membranous diaphragms called dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. This hemocoel of cockroach divided into three sinuses. How many sinuses? Three sinuses by two diaphragms. Two diaphragms means two septa. That is dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. These diaphragms are valvular. They consist of valvular openings. This dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm consists of valvular openings. Okay. Next, hemocoel divided into three sinuses by two diaphragms. Two diaphragms. That is dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. Here three sinuses are, first one is pericardial hemocoel or pericardial sinus and second one is perivisceral hemocoel and third one is perineural hemocoel or perineural sinus. Pericardial sinus or pericardial hemocoel, perivisceral hemocoel or perivisceral sinus and perineural hemocoel or perineural sinus. These sinuses, the division of hemocoel into three sinuses is by two septa, that is dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. This dorsal diaphragm also known as pericardial septum. Pericardial septum and these diaphragms, dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm consists of valvular openings. Next, look at the diagram. This is the diagram of hemocoel. Here, this is the dorsal diaphragm and this is ventral diaphragm. This is dorsal diaphragm and this is ventral diaphragm. This is dorsal diaphragm and this is ventral diaphragm. This dorsal diaphragm divides the pericardial sinus from perivisceral sinus. Dorsal diaphragm divides the pericardial sinus from perivisceral sinus. Pericardial sinus, otherwise called pericardial hemocoel, and perivisceral sinus, otherwise called perivisceral hemocoel. This pericardial sinus is separated from the perivisceral sinus by a diaphragm called dorsal diaphragm. Next, perivisceral sinus is separated from the perineural sinus. Perivisceral sinus is separated from the perineural sinus by ventral diaphragm. By ventral diaphragm. Okay. Once again, I am repeating, what is hemocoel? The body cavity of cockroach which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. Okay, this hemocoel is divided into three sinuses by two diaphragms. Two diaphragms. Diaphragms means nothing but septa. These diaphragms are dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. Look at the diagram. Here, pericardial sinus, perivisceral sinus, and perineural sinus. This sinus otherwise called hemocoel. Here dorsal septa or dorsal diaphragm divides the pericardial sinus from perivisceral sinus. Next, perivisceral sinus is separated from the perineural sinus by ventral diaphragm. Once again, I am repeating, pericardial hemocoel or pericardial sinus is separated from the perivisceral hemocoel by dorsal diaphragm. Next, perivisceral hemocoel or perivisceral sinus is separated from perineural hemocoel or sinus by ventral diaphragm. These both diaphragms are valvular with valvular openings. With valvular openings. Okay. Next, on either side of the pericardial septum, 12 pairs of alari muscles are present. 12 pairs of alari muscles, fan shaped or triangular shaped muscles present on the lateral sides of the cockroach. The broad end of the alari muscles are attached to pericardial septum, and pointed ends of the alari muscles are attached to the terga of the cockroach. What is terga? Dorsal scleroids of the body of cockroach are called terga. Scleroids means plates. Here, alari muscles. In each segment, one pair of alari muscles are present. These alari muscles are triangular shaped muscles, and these alari muscles are present on the lateral sides of the body. Next, broad end of the alari muscles are attached to pericardial septa, and pointed ends of the alari muscles are attached to the terga. What is terga? Dorsal scleroids of the body of cockroach is called terga. Next, what is the function of alari muscles? Alari muscles are useful for blood circulation. The contraction and relaxation of the alari muscles play important role in blood circulation. Once again, I am repeating about the alari muscles. 12 pairs of alari muscles are present in cockroach. In each segment, one pair of alari muscles are present. These alari muscles are present on the lateral sides of the heart. Next, alari muscles, broad bases of the alari muscles are attached to the pericardial septum, and pointed ends of the alari muscles are attached to the terga of the body of cockroach. What is terga? Dorsal scleroids of the body. Okay. Next, this is about the hemocoel and alari muscles. Okay. Once again, I am repeating, what is hemocoel? The body cavity of cockroach which is filled with blood is called hemocoel. Why here body cavity is filled with blood? Because in cockroach, open type of blood vascular system is present. Blood vessels are poorly developed and blood flows in empty spaces, and body cavity is filled with blood, hence it is called hemocoel. Okay, this hemocoel divide into three parts: pericardial hemocoel, perivisceral hemocoel, and perineural hemocoel. Pericardial hemocoel, otherwise called pericardial sinus, which encloses heart. In pericardial hemocoel, heart is present. Heart is enclosed in pericardial sinus or pericardial hemocoel. In perivisceral hemocoel, visceral organs are present. Visceral organs. Visceral organs means internal organs are present in the, most of the internal organs are present in the perivisceral hemocoel. And in pericardial hemocoel, heart is present. Next, perineural hemocoel encloses nerve cord. Perineural hemocoel encloses nerve cord. Okay. Next, hemocoel divide into three sinuses. Three sinuses by two diaphragms, that is dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. This hemocoel is divided into three sinuses by two diaphragm. Diaphragm means septa. That is dorsal septa or dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. This dorsal diaphragm separates the pericardial hemocoel from perivisceral hemocoel. Next, ventral diaphragm separates perivisceral hemocoel from perineural hemocoel. Perineural hemocoel. Okay. Next, these septa are porous. This septa consists of small openings and they are controlled by valves. So valvular openings are present in dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. Next, 12 pairs of LRE muscles are present. These LRE muscles are triangular shaped muscles. The broad base of the LRE muscles, the broad base of the LRE muscles is towards the pericardial septa and pointed end of the LRE muscles is towards the terga. Terga is nothing but dorsal scleroids of the body. Next, with that hemocoel explanation is completed. These LRE muscles play important role in contraction and relaxation. LRE muscles play important role in blood circulation. The contraction and relaxation of the LRE muscles play important role in blood circulation. Next heading is heart. The circulatory system of cockroach can be studied under three main headings. No, in that hemocoel is completed. Next, now we will discuss about the heart. Heart is a long muscular contractile tubule. Heart is a long muscular contractile tubule. In cockroach, 13 chambered heart is present. In cockroach, 13 chambered heart is present. This is the heart of cockroach. 13 chambered heart is present. In 13 chambered heart, 3 chambers of the heart are located in thorax region and 10 chambers of the heart are located in abdomen region. In cockroach, long tubular contractile heart is present beneath the terga in the thorax and abdominal regions. Okay. Next, 3 chambers of the heart are located in thorax region and 10 chambers of the heart are located in abdomen region. Okay, so totally 13 chambered heart is present. This heart is present beneath the terga in the thorax and abdomen region. In thorax region, 3 chambers are present and in abdomen region, 10 chambers are present. Next, each chamber opens into another chamber which is present in front of it. Each chamber of the heart opens into other chamber which is present in front of it by valvular openings. By valvular openings. The posterior chamber of the heart is closed. Posterior chamber of the heart is closed and this posterior chamber, that is 13th chamber, opens into 12th chamber and 12th chamber opens into 11th chamber, like that. Okay. Next, first chamber of the heart opens into, first chamber of the heart opens into a small blood vessel called anterior aorta. Anterior aorta. The first chamber of the heart opens into anterior aorta. This is the only one blood vessel found in cockroach. Anterior chamber of the heart opens into anterior aorta. This is the only one blood vessel found in cockroach. In cockroach, a long muscular contractile tubular heart is present. Next, this heart is present beneath the terga in the thorax and abdomen region. 3 chambers of the heart are present in thorax region and 10 chambers are located in abdominal region. Next, each chamber of the heart opens into other chamber present in front of it by lateral valvular openings. Next, each chamber at its lateral sides, posterior end of each chamber consists of a pair of ostia, valvular ostia. These valvular ostia are absent in 13th chamber, that is posterior chamber. Okay, next about circulatory fluid. Third heading of the circulatory system of cockroach is circulatory fluid. We already discussed hemocoel and heart. And third main heading under the circulatory system of Periplaneta is circulatory fluid. It is nothing but blood. Blood of cockroach is colorless and it is called hemolymph. The blood of cockroach is called hemolymph because it is colorless, because respiratory pigment called hemoglobin is absent in the blood. So blood is colorless in cockroach and it is called hemolymph. Blood consists of, hemolymph consists of matrix, liquid matrix called plasma and blood corpuscles called hemocytes. Hemocytes and plasma. Hemolymph, nothing but blood of cockroach which is colorless is called hemolymph. This hemolymph consists of plasma which is the matrix of the blood, and it also consists of blood corpuscles called hemocytes. Hemocytes are large-sized phagocytic cells. They engulf harmful germs or bacteria and also digest injured tissues. Okay. Next, means these hemocytes are phagocytic in function. They are phagocytic in function. Next, in cockroach, in the blood of cockroach, respiratory pigment is absent. So blood has no role in respiration. Next, we will discuss about the functions of the circulatory fluid of cockroach. Nothing but the functions of the blood. Blood collects digested food material, absorbed food materials. Blood collects or blood transport digested and absorbed food materials. Blood collects absorbed food materials from the digestive system and distribute to all parts of the body. First function of the blood is it collects absorbed food materials from the digested and absorbed food materials from the digestive system and distribute to all parts of the body. Next, this second function of the hemolymph is it collects nitrogenous waste materials from all parts of the body and carry it to the excretory organs for its elimination. It collects nitrogenous waste material from all parts of the body and it sends these nitrogenous waste materials to the excretory organs for their elimination. Next, blood also transport the secretions of ductless glands, that is hormones, to the target organs. Target organ means the organ on which hormone acts. The organ on which hormone acts is called target organ. So third function of the blood is blood transport the secretions of the ductless glands, that is hormones, to the target organs. Next, blood of cockroach also consists of hemocytes, which is phagocytic in function. These phagocytes which are present in blood moves towards the site of injury and infection, and they fight with infection by phagocytosis. By phagocytosis. These are the different functions of the circulatory fluid, that is blood. Once again, I am repeating blood. Here, the blood of cockroach is colorless because respiratory pigment hemoglobin is absent, and it is called hemolymph. It is called hemolymph. Next, blood has no role in respiration because respiratory pigment is absent. Next, blood of cockroach, that is hemolymph, consists of plasma and hemocytes. Plasma is the liquid matrix of the blood, and hemocytes, these are the large, nothing but blood corpuscles. They acts as phagocytes. These are the large sized phagocytes. Hemocytes are nothing but large sized phagocytes, which are useful for engulfing harmful germs present in the body. So they are useful for phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. Next, about the functions of the blood. Blood collects digested and absorbed food materials from the digestive system and distribute to all parts of the body. Next, it also collects nitrogenous waste material from all parts of the body and send it to the excretory organs for their elimination. Next, the phagocytes, that is hemocytes present in the blood, are transported to the site of injury and infection, and they fight with injury and infection by phagocytosis. Next, blood, that is hemolymph of cockroach, also transport the secretions of the endocrine glands, that is ductless glands called hormones, to their target organs. What are target organs? The organs on which hormone acts is called target organ. With that, the description of circulatory system of cockroach is completed. Now we will discuss course of blood circulation. Now we will discuss course of blood circulation or process of blood circulation. In heart, blood flows forward due to the contraction of the chambers of the heart. Due to the contraction of the chambers of the heart, what happens? Blood flows forward into the chambers. From the heart chambers, due to the contraction of the chambers of the heart, blood flows into anterior aorta. In the heart of cockroach, blood flows forward due to the contraction of its chambers. From the heart, due to the contraction of the chambers of the heart, blood flows into aorta. Means anterior chamber of the heart of cockroach opens into anterior aorta. This is the only one blood vessel found in cockroach. From the aorta, blood is passed into head sinus. Blood passed into head sinus. From the head sinus, blood flows into perineural sinus and perivisceral sinus. From the head sinus, blood flows into perineural sinus, and from the perineural sinus, blood flows into perivisceral sinus. Okay. Next, these alari muscles play important role in blood circulation. First, what happens? Contraction of the alari muscles takes place. Due to the contraction of the alari muscles, what happens? This pericardial septa pull down. This pericardial septa pull down. So the volume of the pericardial sinus increases. So what happens? The volume of the pericardial sinus increases. First, what happens? Due to the contraction of alari muscles, this pericardial septa pull down and the volume of the pericardial sinus increases. So what happens? Blood from the perivisceral sinus moves into the pericardial sinus by the openings present in the pericardial septa. Okay, once again I am repeating. From the head sinus, blood flows into perineural sinus. From the perineural sinus, blood flows into perivisceral sinus. Okay. Later what happens? Contraction of the alari muscles takes place. Contraction of the alari muscles takes place. Due to contraction of alari muscles, this pericardial septa is pulled down. So what happens? The volume of the pericardial sinus increases. So blood from the perivisceral sinus passed into pericardial sinus through openings present in the pericardial septum. Next, when already blood reaches the pericardial sinus, what happens? Relaxation of the alari muscles takes place. Relaxation of the alari muscles takes place. Due to the relaxation of the alari muscles, this pericardial septa comes to its original position. Means it moves upward. Due to which what happens? The volume of the pericardial sinus decreases. So volume of the pericardial sinus decreases means pressure inside the pericardial sinus increases. So what happens? From the pericardial sinus, blood flows into heart by the openings of the ostia. By the opening of the ostia, blood from the pericardial sinus leads into chambers of the heart. From the chambers of the heart, blood flows into aorta. From the aorta, blood flows into head sinus. From the head sinus, blood flows into perineural sinus. And from the perineural sinus, blood flows into perivisceral sinus. When blood enters into perivisceral sinus, what happens? Contraction of the alari muscles takes place. Due to the contraction of the alari muscles, pericardial septa is pulled down, due to which this pericardial sinus, the volume of the pericardial sinus increases. So blood from the perivisceral sinus passed into pericardial sinus by the openings present on the pericardial septum. Next, when already blood reaches the pericardial sinus, what happens? Relaxation of the alari muscles takes place. Due to the relaxation of the alari muscles, this pericardial septa moves to its original position, means it moves upward, due to which the volume of the pericardial sinus decreases. So volume decreases means pressure inside the pericardial sinus increases. Volume of the pericardial sinus decreases, so pressure inside the pericardial sinus increases. So blood from the pericardial sinus moves into the chambers of the heart by the ostia, through ostia. And from the heart, blood flows into aorta. So in this way, course of blood circulation takes place in cockroach. This is about the circulatory system of cockroach and process of blood circulation in cockroach. With that, this LAQ is completed. This is one of the most important LAQ from first year zoology.